I notice sometimes in different meetings and when we have meetings, people tend to, I call them war stories. That might not be the right thing, but you remember the movie Jaws? When they're sitting around and they start comparing scars. My scar's bigger than your scar. People start to talk about their past and what they used to do, and it can turn into, man, I was way worse than you were, and you can start talking about your old bad habits. And man, I get that. I've done that. I see it. Tell me what your thoughts are. Does that help to talk about that? Does it hurt? What do you think?
I think it depends on what the person's motivation is, because that's how it's going to come across.
Yeah, that's true.
If someone's really just kind of bragging about how many drugs they did or how bad it really was for them, and you can tell that it's almost their ego talking, that will become apparent, and I think that will turn people off. And I think that people coming into a meeting for the first time, them hearing that might chase them away. Now, if someone is sharing details about their past because they want to kind of validate another person, because someone's coming in, they may come into a treatment center meeting or a meeting on the outside and think like, they might feel worried about it. What are these people going to think of me because this is what I've done?
Yeah, you don't know what I've done.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And so if they hear someone in the meeting sharing something similar to what they've done, I think it's very helpful. But we have to be careful in sharing those war stories or are using.
You don't want to glorify it.
No, well, we don't want to. Even if we're not glorifying it, we don't want to put our ego in the middle of it and try to be like the baddest junkie that there is.
Yeah.
Because that's not
That's
the
not
best
good.
bragging rights anyway, is it?
No, that's not good.
But I've seen people do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if it comes from a part of where you've got somebody tearing up saying how far their life has come and they were doing that, that can be very inspiring.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? And you've seen a change in them. And you're right, man. I think you can hear it in people's voices and how they present themselves, their motivation. I think it comes across real easy.
But whenever I hear someone share about some embarrassing thing that they did that they're not proud of, that really hits me too.
Yes.
It's helpful because
Very
it's like,
true.
oh man, that's humbling, And then I don't feel so embarrassed to share something. I like when people share transparently like that. But
and you know how hard that would have been to talk about in your past.
That's what I'm saying.
And if you're willing to throw that out there now, that's a great example of how far a lot of us have come. And you go, I can't even fathom my state of mind that I was in. It's just, you know what I mean? Yeah. So. And
it's also something we can laugh about too.
It is. Yeah.
We can kind of there's a lot of good things that are happening when recovering addicts share the stories, stuff that they've been through. But I think there's a guideline to it. We need to kind of share it in a general way. We don't have to really describe what the liquid in the syringe looked like and exactly how it felt
Yeah.
We don't have to get graphic because that's just gratuitous and no one wants to hear it.
Ooh, gratuitous.
And
Good
we don't want to just try to engage in a pissing match about who's the worst junkie of all time.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's good.
That's what I think about war stories.
Yeah,